Don't change the channel, just give me 5 minutes. I ask 5 minutes, and if you still think that you probably want to unsubscribe and leave, it's fine. Just give me 5 minutes.
With all that in mind, what is the minimum effect of this report? Well, it could become clear that UAP sightings at least deserve more of our attention and a more prominent space in broader conversation if we're going to figure out what they are, be it human, intelligent alien, ghost dogs, whatever.
It was stationary, this thing, and it was bright silver in colour, and it had a dome. It was tilted. I could see the occupants in it. These people were beautiful people.
People in spacesuits and ET costumes. I'm not gonna fall for that trick. You just materialized a fractal geometric shape out of thin air. Oh wow, they're levitating now. Must be some new Chinese technology. You're not gonna fool me. I'm rational. Having so many people being unable to accept the reality of extraterrestrials is exactly what is keeping us from establishing contact with them. We project our primitive state of consciousness onto extraterrestrials and assume that they should be doing what we would do if we were extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials have no interest in dazzling us with their technology because they don't have egos like we do. And secondly, we do have egos and they're aware of that. So they understand that we wouldn't use their technology for good at this point.
Important mission objective. Isn't that crazy? It's the opposite. What a good game.
They wouldn't need to fear anybody or anything.
Were you scared by it? Did you run indoors?
Oh, I was petrified. I was paralyzed with fear. Now I wouldn't be. When I look back, I think, what an amazing thing to have happened, and for me to have seen it.
Maybe if they're telepathic and it's developed enough to where they don't need to talk, they also don't need facial expression. And so their ability to communicate with each other would be much richer and more complete than we have.
Is there something in common in every culture that creates this need for God?
Well, I think anyone who has an experience in mystery knows that there is a dimension that is not that which is available to his senses.
Any civilization advanced enough to travel to other star systems must have become unified and harmonious. So we really haven't figured out yet that what we call love is really just intelligence.
I bring you love.
It's bringing love. Don't let it get away.
Break its legs.
Although we see many different shapes and sizes of UFOs, they all behave in a very consistent manner. They are always completely silent. They move at unimaginably fast velocities and are able to stop and turn on a dime.
The fact that it's moving at 1,300 miles an hour or something like that and not creating a sonic boom means it's not actually pushing through the air like an aircraft would or like a missile. It's just kind of slipping around like it's moving in its own space.
These UFOs also show the ability to materialize and dematerialize at will.
And the fact that it winks in and out of existence gives a lot of indication that what we might be seeing is a three-dimensional projection of like a five-dimensional object.
We assume that they are moving through dimensions, but what they are actually doing is changing the vibratory rate of their craft. Consciousness can only polarize when will is given freely. For this reason, there are galactic federations all across the universe, where advanced planetary civilizations come together to be of service. They closely monitor and protect planets such as our own, which are still in the infancy state of development. Every human is born into the world, into a room of doctors and nurses who guard closely over the birth process. In the same way, every planetary civilization is born into the universe with great care and watchfulness by other more advanced planetary civilizations.
Are you sure this will work? I have no idea!
Graphite images in past life, blemishes appear from the penmanship, stealing to the meadow. It's just the intro, so get yourself settled, kid. Blowing steam off like a fucking tea kettle. Yeah. Meddling kids on bicycles pedaling, enticing you with the sting, slightly writing within, inviting with grins, chin up, lighting the thing, pin up, piping up, wing, stick up, give me your bring, pick up, right where I left off. Life is getting harder, so don't get soft. Why are you suddenly less inviting? Now the bet's off. Get scoffed at and break off like an innate dodge, or flake on like motherfucking K-logs. I feel schizophrenic, there's a million different sides to me. I laugh at the irony, they put me in the box again, siphoning the oxygen, cause all around is toxicness. Miss me with that caustic shit, I really couldn't care less. Bullshit, but I gotta stick with the message. All I ever wanted was some praise for my efforts, for the game that we step in isn't made for contestants. Ah, forget it, nothing matters, you're a peasant, but it's pleasant, blissful, metamorphic instance, close to my purpose, but from that I keep my distance. Like a JUICEBOX with the coin flip, Roman golden joint split, it's JUICEBOX, what up Flitz&Suppe, I'm a Cooper shit, yeah.